What's up, YouTube? Timmy's here. Here is my box office recap where I talk about the films in this week's box office and their results. Alright, coming in at number 5th spot, we of course have The Haunted Mansion, which in its second week release made about 28 million total. Doing a little better than last week. I mean, I feel like probably the word of mouth is getting to it. A lot of people are saying that this movie's actually pretty good. I mean, could Horror Mansion become like Elemental, where it struggled the first time and then became, a box office sensation in the next couple of weeks? Could that actually happen? Who knows? But I still think this movie should have got released in October. It would have done much better, but hey, at least it's still making something though, so that's good, I guess. All right, coming in the number 4th spot is, of course, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Mutant Mayhem, which, like I said, came in at number 4, making 228.5 million total. I mean, I would have loved to have. It would have been cool if this movie had actually came into the number 1 spot, being out Barbie. I literally predicted that was going to be the case, but I guess Barbie's too much. It's too popular there, so there's that. Of course, of course, reviews were very strong with a certified fresh tomato score of 96. Uh, and that's pretty much the best score of any Turtles film since the first attempt back in 1990, which of course has like 41% there. So there's that. Uh, Now this movie actually did pretty much well than the last two live action movies. Of course, Out of the Shadows made 41.7 million. Uh, of- so yeah, I mean, hopefully, with word of mouth, the box office will be a little better than maybe. Hopefully, they didn't announce a sequel, but hey, if the movie had flop, we could say goodbye to that sequel. But I'm glad to see the movie is doing well, and hopefully, we get some more news about the sequel in the future. But we'll see. All right, coming in at number 3 is of course Oppenheimer, which is doing great in the box office, making about 30 million total. I mean, obviously you'll expect that Christopher Nolan movie will do well, but who would expect that that a film about a historical epic like Oppenheimer will be a massive hit as it is? I'm gonna say it is doing well because it's a good film. I love the cast is great. Cillian Murphy, Christopher Nolan did a great job here. Cillian Murphy did a great job as Oppenheimer. Glad to see Oppenheimer still hanging in there. All right, coming in at number 2 spot is of course the Meg 2 The Trench, which of course made about 459.3 million. Hey, it was a shark versus turtles. That's something you would not expect. But despite actually having like 28% on Rotten Tomatoes, did not so bad here. I mean, of course, definitely, pretty much surpassed the first Meg, which, let me see. The first Meg, of course, made about 530.2 million. That was a surprise. I remember when that movie came out, I was not all that excited for it because for one, it was like PG-13 and it didn't. And to be honest, some of the trailers didn't really get me too excited or anything like that. So I didn't expect to really enjoy that first Meg. But I actually had a fun time, and I was surprised how good it did in the box office. The sequel, I'll keep my root for that. But yeah, nice. It looks like the sequel is gonna do okay, I guess. So I'm guessing maybe we'll get a third one. Who knows? But yeah. I mean, I guess they don't make these movies too high or anything like that. They of course kept the budget down a little low, but hey, uh, a Jason Statham shark versus a shark movie, doing good in the box office, so that's cool, I guess. All right, now the best one is All right, coming in the number one spot is, of course, Barbie, which just, I cannot believe this happened. It literally crossed the $1 billion mark. It's literally in the $1 billion club. It's of course in the same club as Avengers Secret War. Oh, Secret Wars, Avengers Endgame, Infinity War. I meant to say Avatar. I mean, who would expect? I mean, I knew Barbie was going to be a hit. I did not expect it to be like to literally be in the $1 billion mark. So, who, yeah, talk about massive hit right here. But other films in this week's box office here, SAG and W are over. We're getting here an announcement about Barbie 2. I mean, obviously they can't sign on because there's a WGA strike, there's an active strike. They actually announced a riot attached. But I'm thinking once the strike's over, we're gonna hear Barbie 2, and maybe that can spin off, but we'll see. Anyway, first number 6 is Sound of Freedom, coming making 8.9 million. That's still making 100 million there. Number 7 is a. Anyway, let me let you guys. What are your thoughts on this week's box office and the results? What are your thoughts on Barbie crossing the $1 billion mark? What, did you even see any of the films of this weekend's list? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Senior Zion.